I came to see this farmer, and I discovered that he feeds his cows on avocados. These are green avocados. You see? He harvests them, chops them, and gives them to his cows. The green avocado. I didn't know that avocado can be fed to cows. But I also know that the inside, the avocado, can also be made into a drink, like coffee drink and all that. But here, this farmer is doing them, preparing them and giving them to the cows. And look at how they eat. Look. These cows love avocado. They love avocado. Look at how they chop and they eat it. They eat it, they enjoy it. Look, eating avocado. And here Prayo is cutting them, chopping them for the cows, and they actually scramble. They scramble for the avocado. Green avocado. Yes. So avocado is good for people, it's good for cows. I just discovered. So this is a farmer who has all these avocados. There are also mangoes. There are also mangoes here. These are John. Now mangoes they also eat. Do cows also eat mangoes?
Yeah, they do.
You have given them mangoes also.
But I can't.
No, but have you ever given them?
Yeah.
Okay. And you see, people come here to buy the avocados. This mama is buying the avocados to go to eat at home. There are these avocados. All these have been harvested from the top of the tree. So competition between avocado, human consumption and animal consumption. And there is a mango here. This mango. This lady also has come for mango. Pardon?
This is small.
This is small. This is the small. The big one big.
They are bigger ones.
They are bigger ones.
Yeah.
So you can see this lady is now he wants to chop this for eating, but again, this man says he can. I mean, he also feeds his cows with the mangoes. Unasema you feed your cows even with mangoes?
The rotten ones.
The rotten ones.
Yeah.
But can they also eat the non-rotten ones?
Yeah.
So, but you prefer to give the avocado and not mango. Why?
Mangoes are expensive on the market.
And you have market for them?
Yeah.
Okay. But the avocados?
I don't have market for avocado.
And you really don't want to waste them. You have your cows.
Yeah.
So when there's no market for human beings, you give them to cows.
Yeah.
And have you noticed any change in your cows? What do you think they?
I can't notice any change.
Oh, but they just eat it.
I just want to feel them.
To get satisfied.
Yeah.
So you can see these are the big mangoes. What mangoes are these? And how about the pod, the stone in the mango? Where would you send this stone of the mango, the inside?
The inside, I replant.
Oh, this one can be replanted.
Yeah,
You can make a seedling, a seed bed and a nursery for mangoes.
Mangoes, yeah.
Mama, I can see you have been taking avocados. Mimi naona unachukua avocado. Avocado zake ziko wapi? Show us. Show us your avocados. You are going to give to your animals?
No.
I'm
going to eat and make my body to be more stronger.
Okay. You want to go to eat and stronger.
Yeah.
But this man is giving to cows. Do you like them giving to cows, or are you annoyed?
No, I'm not annoyed because the cow is there to also to be fitted by the human being.
The cow is his, the avocado is his,
yeah.
The farm is his.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with him giving to his cows his avocado, isn't it?
It has done good because he wants the animal to be also eat and to to continue with their life.
Okay. We kijana wewe, mimi naona uko wapi? Ulienda chapo? Ulipanda tu? Now this is the boy who is harvesting. You know, he's up in the trees and he's harvesting the avocados and he throws them here, throws them down here. Some are eaten by human beings, by this lady. This lady says she's going away with these avocados to eat, but cows are also eating. And there's another lady here enjoying the mango. Tell me something about it.
It's very sweet and juicy.
Sweet and juicy. So you mean you can make juice out of it also?
I think so, and I'm sure it will be very pure juice.
How do you make juice out of this mango in the rural areas?
We will cut into small pieces.
Yes.
And pound in a mortar and mix with water, and then you sieve through.
Come again, because the rural areas, maybe there's no electricity, maybe there are no blenders, so there is a method of making. Tell us again.
Yes, you cut into smaller pieces.
Yes.
Put it in a mortar and pound.
Pound with a mortar,
pound
yes.
With the mortar and the pestle.
Yes.
So after that, you pour out of the mortar.
Yes.
And then you mix with a little water. You stir.
Yes.
You stir completely. Then you pass them through a sieve. And it's juice.
Will that juice be instant or can you preserve it? That means there are no preservatives. So how long, what's the shelf life of such a juice?
Now, since we are in the rural area and we have no electricity, there's no fridge, you can only put it in a plastic container and then dig a hole.
Wow.
And then you cover it with the soil up to the level where the juice has reached in the pot, and that is a preservative.
That's a preservative.
Yes,
now, you come again slowly. You have pounded it.
Yes.
You have made in a mortar and pestle.
Yes.
And then you have made that juice, mixing some ratio, or just by rule of thumb, you know yourself how much water and how much, by experience.
The water is just little enough to remove everything from the mortar. You are cleaning it out of the mortar, then you sieve. So what you sieve through, the juice is what you get. You put it in a plastic container, plastic jerrycan.
Yes.
A clear one.
Yes.
And then we have dug a small hole where the jerrycan can fit in.
Yes.
You cover it with soil.
Yes.
So when you wet the area around, it is preserving the juice. You can keep it for a week before it is fermented.
Wow. You are telling me that even without a fridge, because this is rural areas, no electricity, no fridges, where did you get this knowledge?
Directly under the tree.
Under the tree itself?
The very tree, yes.
Where did you get this knowledge? Did you read about it, or is it indigenous knowledge that people are using?
That is indigenous knowledge, and it works.
Oh, it works.
Yes.
So are you saying that the people who developed fridges actually learned that the principle is the same?
Must have, yes.
So we Africans had our indigenous knowledge, which is not documented. It is just passed on in narrative form, but we have our science that we can actually use to preserve our foods.
Yes.
Wonderful. I never knew that you can preserve, and he said preserve for a week. So if we mix indigenous knowledge and common scientific modern knowledge, we can actually help the rural areas. You can see she's enjoying the mangoes, but when she has eaten them as salad or fruit salad, she wants juice. She can make juice out of it, and she preserve the juice for a week, feeding her family, her whatever, using the technology, the indigenous technology that now institutions.
There are very many. So if they get ripe, all of them at the same time, we are not able to preserve until you bake the bean. Because they'll rot.
Oh yes, and we have seen farmers who say there's no market for our mangoes, and they cannot increase the shelf life. They cannot add value. If they added value putting in juice and then preserved it, they can stay for a week or two and they will feed the village. Thank you. This is good. This is rural. This is Lutonyi village and Kibinkei ward, Kimilili sub-county in Bungoma County. We always say in entrepreneurship, the word poor. P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities repeatedly. We are poor because we pass over opportunities repeatedly. This lady has just visited here, and she has actually trained this gentleman that these many mangoes that you have, if there is no market, you can still preserve it and make choice. Which means, madam, that if you do that and you get, let's say, an order from a nearby hotel, you can be supplying that juice daily, and you make one, preserve it for a week, and you are supplying daily, isn't it?
Yes.
And then you actually, chase away poverty.
Kabisa.
Poverty is in the head. Poverty is upstairs. Lack of thinking, lack of creativity. Good. Mzee, you have heard what your visitor has said. What do you say about that? Have you been doing that?
No, I'm just learning it now.
You are learning it now.
Yeah.
So you told us that your mangoes have market,
Yeah,
but you have now been told that in case there's no market, you can actually do it, produce juice, and even preserve it for a whole week, selling daily. Why are you poor? That is riches, isn't it? So it's lack of knowledge and lack of our indigenous knowledge that our forefathers and grandfathers and mothers were doing. It's only that us, we have not bothered to recollect it. So are you happy that this lady visited you?
Yeah, very well.
How are you? Why are you happy?
She has taught me something.
She has produced something, isn't it?
Yeah.
So talking and sharing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we are rich.
Yeah.
We are rich even in Kimilili and Lutoni, so long as we multiply this knowledge, isn't it? What can you say about that? I can see you, compared to these others, you are like the elder here. You have seen many things. You have been days and go and come. Have you learned about the juice?
Of course.
Did you know about it?
I didn't know at the course. I've started now to hear. This is my first time to hear it, and I'm also going to do it.
Very good. So ladies and gentlemen, whoever is watching this video, you can see talking to each other in the village. You share your knowledge. And this lady is saying, now that she has heard about this, she's also now going to do it. And therefore, we are rich. Kijana, Eminan, I can see you are here. You have been harvesting the mangoes and the avocados. What do you do with them? You just harvest, or you throw them away, or what do you know about them?
I know about them. What tunakula tu.
Tunakula tu, sindio? Lakini sasa kumake juice ndio upreserve ndio fanye unajua, sindio? Sasa tutaanza, sindio? Very good.